Hey guys, Hito here, and it's only been about, what, a year since we started this channel, and we're finally going to be doing something that actually requires a fight stick. So, this is, the grind. This is going to be, me playing fighting games for you guys, and I've always been a huge fan of fighting games, and I've always loved the communities, and I've loved everything about fighting games in general. And I've always wanted to get competitive, but I don't really have a scene around where I live. So with that being in mind, I kind of have to play mostly net play games. So this is kind of where I get most of my training, most of my experience online. And I hopefully eventually want to go to major tournaments, but I mean, it'll be just for fun kind of stuff anyway. But yeah, so right now, as you can see, it is Guilty Gear Xrd. It's freaking badass game, and I want to get better at it. So what other way than just to practice? But so this is kind of where you guys come in, and if you guys are interested in fighting games and interested in learning cool games with me, let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'd love to get some feedback, and I'd love to understand more about these games. And I mean, there's always new things to learn in every single game that I play, so I mean, don't be shy to let me know if anything's going on. Oh, also, I'm sure you can tell, I'm kind of doing this in post recording, so there's no fight stick sounds or games, like I'm not currently playing the game, or else I'd be a lot more focused, because Xrd requires a lot of focus. But the rest of these will most likely be live recordings. This is just my way of saying, hey, this is what this new show is going to be, and this is what to expect from me from here on out. But yeah, hopefully one of these days I will be able to go to EVO and go to all these big tournaments and get my shit rocked on stream, because I have no self-confidence. But I do really have a great passion for fighting games, and I mean, it's not just going to be anime games, because I mean, I do love anime games. I love Guilty Gear, I love BlazBlue, I did really enjoy Persona, but I've always loved games like Street Fighter. Super excited for Street Fighter 5, and there will be Ultra gameplay on here as well at some point when I eventually get sick of playing Guilty Gear, which probably won't be anytime soon. But so there's also just going to be a wide variety of fighting games. Each one I'm going to try to do my best in and give you guys a wide variety of content. Right now, mostly the games I'm super excited for playing is Street Fighter 4, or Ultra Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, obviously, maybe BlazBlue if I decide to get back into it, but I'm kind of on that Guilty Gear grind. And then, of course, there's going to be Tekken 7 when that comes out. I might not do a whole... I'm not as into 3D fighters as I am 2D, but I do really enjoy the Tekken series. So I might do a little bit of coverage on that when Tekken 7 is released on consoles. Mortal Kombat 10 looks pretty great too, so I might be playing that as well. But currently, I'm going to be focusing mostly on Xrd, because this game kicks fucking ass, and I love playing it so much. And yeah, I'm sure you figured it out by now, but I am a Sin player. The second I heard that he was getting to be a playable character in this game, I knew I had to play him, and he's actually a lot of fun. I'm not gonna say he's bad, because Sin can shit out some damage. Like, I've found 70 to 80% combos on characters, and higher depending on if they have a lower life. But he can deal massive damage, but his mix-up game is not very strong. He doesn't have a very fast overhead other than the jump dust and instant air jump dust, and his overhead, which is like forever long, but it is full screen, and it's pretty easy to confirm off of with an RC. But yeah, I love Sin. He's great. He's very fun to play. Other than that, I might be playing Elfelt as well, because she is so much fun. And maybe you'll see some Kai and maybe Venom or Leo. All these Guilty Gear characters are amazing. I'm really hoping that eventually they release either Johnny or Dizzy, since I know they have models in the game because of story mode, but we'll see if they ever actually do get real real playable characters, especially Johnny, because he was one of my favorite characters in other previous games, and I guiltily or unhopefully, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I hope that eventually they put Zappa in the game, because Zappa has always been one of my favorite characters in the Guilty Gear series, and that'd be really amazing to see him. But yeah, for right now, expect a lot of Sin from me, a lot of maybe some Elfelt and some Kai, but yeah, mostly expect Sin, because he's my homie, and I love him dearly. So yeah, that's about all I really got to say so far as my expectations and what I plan on doing for the rest of this series. But as you guys can obviously see, my PSN is general_cupcake_. It's an old, not that old, but an old handle that I used to go by. So feel free to add me if you guys are down to play some matches, teach me some things, maybe have me teach you some things, because this game is a lot of fun, and I hope to play it. And I've been, well, I hope to play everyone, really, but I've been having a just blast playing it, and I hope to get more people into doing so. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to finish off the rest of this episode with some post-recording commentary, and we'll see what happens from here on out. So right now we're just in that Kai pressure, since Kai has always been kind of my venom, or my my anti-character. I don't know what it is about fighting Kai, but I have a really hard time dealing with some of his pressure and some of his mix-up games. And that's kind of where Guilty Gear gets to be a difficult game, is that you have a lot of defensive options, and I forget about most of them a lot of the times. Like, I often forget that I have the faultless defense, or even the alpha counter, but I tend to do okay when it comes down to keeping people off of me, and using my roaming cancels and all that stuff to keep pressure up. And like right now, I'm just doing that pressure, get that, ride the lightning, and there we go, win. Alright. Next match, I believe, is against May? Let's see here. Yep, it's a May. So May is also a character that I'm kind of iffy on, because I don't really understand how to approach her always, and some of my anti-airs, like my 6P, almost never hits against May sometimes, especially if she's doing the weird anchor drops, so I'm not sure exactly how to deal with her. But other than that, just the typical dolphin rides and the beach ball and whatnot, that's not too big of a deal for me to worry about. And this May is good, but I am able to deal a lot of my bread and butter, just beat driver, slide beat driver into big damage, because Sin can get away with free shit from no execution whatsoever. This is kind of why I like it. That, and I just love his character. Good RC there. Oop, terrible burst. And confirm, eat some food, get in there. Oh, there we go. Use that as a shield. And, oh, I know confirm. Maybe lag. Got 6 frames delay. It's not that bad. And slash! I fucking love this game! But no, in all seriousness, this game is very, very fun. I don't think I will be entering any tournaments this year, mostly because of work, because I think the game roster for EVO 2015 just came out, and Guilty Gear was on there, and that was a game that I would have entered, but I know that I'm probably just gonna go 2-0. Even right now, I'm not doing the best, but I've been playing a lot of matches, trying to get everything in, and doing the best that I can. I think the big thing about Sin that I'm struggling with is I'm not sure if I'm maximizing all my damage and all my confirms. Because I know there's a lot of times where I'll do something kind of random on accident when I mean to do something else, and then I have to correct myself in some weird way, and it just ruins my pressure for when I'm trying to actually, do good. There we go. Get that low in, take that win. And on to the next round. Look at that beautiful man with his eye patch. I love it. Alright, against Elfelt. Elfelt's a very interesting character to fight against, because you kind of have to worry about her grenade tosses, which is a huge pain in the ass, especially if the Elfelt knows how to use them wisely and when to throw the grenades and when to go in and do the overheads and everything. Because I've noticed that with a lot of Elfelts is that she doesn't have an exact high-low mix-up, but she does, or not a true unblockable, it's still a high-low, it's just more like a hard-to-blockable, where they're really, really closely timed, and basically on net play it's unblockable, but if you're good enough, I believe you can get out of it. It's just really goddamn hard. And there we go, use that full screen overhead to seal off that round there. And then pose sexily. Oh, also, for most of the Guilty Gear matches, they're going to be player room matches rather than ranked, just because it takes a long time for me to find ranked matches, because, like, the netcode is good. The netcode for Guilty Gear XR is a very strong netcode, but the process for finding ranked matches is rather difficult. And it looks like over here we're gonna get that mix up, get that dust, and seal off this round. And that is gonna be all for you guys today. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are more excited to see more Guilty Gear matches. The next one should be a little bit more entertaining because it will be live. I'm Hito. See you next time.